And welcome to Back to the Sanguine Souls. I am your host. I have no name. With me, as always, is the three other people who have no names.
Three?
Yes.
Well, he is included, you know.
Has no name!
That guy on the other side that has no name.
Yep.
When the camera decides to work.
No, it's not probably going to work. It's fine, though. I have compensated by just putting our icons up as it is, and I'll work on that
Fair enough.
Did you
eventually.
log in as Doggo?
I did. No. It's just because when we had the pictures up, I just put Doge on there so that you would see. You'd see his. You would see Nick under him. At that point, yeah, it was the whole thing.
You are now baby. Deal with it.
So, we will begin tonight as we begin every Monday, rolling for recap.
Don't use your good roll. I need you to roll bad when you're shooting at me.
Use your good roll.
Yeah.
Fluffy hits up at
14.
a 10. 14.
I have a 10 too.
God damn it.
Well, there you go.
Fluffy doesn't have to do it for once.
First time I actually managed to beat you guys.
Mr. Arcaded. Tell us, what happened last time?
So, we continue our adventure in the tree burrow. Most of the creatures previously came across surprisingly missing for the most part, and the reason behind it largely unknown. We do encounter a couple of darklings that we had to deal with, but after encountering them, they were acting kind of strangely, attempting to hide so we decided to try to leave them alone. And even tried to give another one that we found a sense of amnesty and give them the rite of passage, though, as we thought the hens zombies were the ones that were the problem. But apparently we found out they were not at all with them. This was a mistake, and while we tried to deal with the said zombie, that's when the Darkling and the others decided to take it upon themselves to attack, and I was felled. And what kind of part of my memory goes black there, as I was, unconscious at the time. However, something decided to intercede on my behalf, and once I had regained consciousness, I did my best to assist my compatriots and land a hefty blow on many of them, bearing down on Faison. Pitched fighting continued, and after much blindness, we managed to just barely deal with them. However, the battle was still fierce indeed. Taking a short breather to recover, and there was some concern that Faisana had detected an undead presence near where I had been attacked and dropped. But as we continued our exploration, we did not find the source of said undead presence. As we were exploring the cavernous depths, we found the missing foresters, weakened, starved, but alive, thankfully. We fought more darklings and a large snail eating into some stonework, and having dealt with them, Sybil decided to check on the snail and then decided to point her gun at me. And that is where we left off.
That's a pretty good recap.
That's a good recap. I like the fact that apparently at the end of the session now, you're writing the recap in case you have to do it.
This is actually one of my character traits.
Well,
Scribe wizard.
Yeah,
well, good on you. You know what? Good note taking on that one. Go ahead and give yourself an inspiration first.
Yay! I'm gonna need it.
You're gonna need it.
Oh, God.
God fucking damn it.
I'm scared.
I'm scared! You're not the one about to get shot!
Shut through the head!
You're to blame.
I'm not to blame.
Technically, no.
Who's
You
to
look bad.
blame? Not me, surely.
Give this princess instead.
Played my part, you did the same. What?
Hey, do you want to set this over there until you need it?
Okay.
Shot through the head, and now you're dead. Bleeding out, I see red.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try really hard not to shoot you in the head at least.
Well, this will be the one time you will roll well, because you know how that happens.
Yeah.
Kind of like how fucking...
I mean, if you crit him, I'm pretty sure Jess will be very proud of you.
That'll be the only time I roll a crit tonight.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't laugh or don't joke. I swear to God, it's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, I roll terribly. Always. Crit. Crit confirm. Dead. Instantly. Crit on both guns.
A crit on all your houses! So,
Like, I don't hold it against you. You're being brainwashed, but at the same time, I might hold it against you a little bit. Find out the long con is just like, it's a joke. Nick was a doppelganger all along.
Yep.
I shoot you and you turn into the asshole vampire. There we go.
Yeah.
You weren't actually revived. You were replaced while Faison and I weren't looking.
Yeah, the undead presence is me still laying back in, the,
Yep.
in that corridor. Just
being dragged off by other zombies. They're like, our zombie friend. We need to take him back.
Or what is that one fucked up comic? It's just like, that skeleton. He's trapped inside that human.
Yeah.
Like, cut him apart, and he's like, he dies, and he's like, oh, thanks for that. I was really kind of cramped in there.
It's like, oh, I thought I was gonna die. Yes, skeletons aren't horrible, vicious monsters. They're just trying to free the other skeletons.
Trying to free their
They're
friends.
trying to free their friends.
I don't believe this in Valheim. Those guys are mean.
They're trying to free their friends.
Yeah, they just want to get to the skeleton inside of you. Their skeleton. Your skeleton is in a meat prison.
They're trying to free it.
In a meat prison controlled by a beholder, my brain.
Remember, kids, your brain is nothing but a soggy piece of bacon floating in the dark, piloting a meat mecha.
I was thinking bone.
If you want to
bone
think that
mecha
your life
would be
isn't
common.
cool enough,
Bone mecha using flesh armor or something
yeah,
like that.
in a bone mecha using meat armor, yeah.
Skeleton man. He's part man, part skeleton.
Man,
It's like, wait, isn't all of us skeleton man? We're all skeleton.
we're all skeleton man.
Skeleton man. Fucking Axis of Awesome.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
Okay, I was like, this is starting to see, this starting to sound Stephen Lynchish.
No, it's Axis of Awesome. What's
Okay.
great is because like one day I just like broke a bone and I had to get an X-ray and found out I was part man, part skeleton. Like what?
That sounds about right. So, we will begin our scene with an attack roll.
That would be you, miss.
That shot heard around the cavern.
Do we have to though?
I mean,
So the
you
next
could have
passage I
me
write in my
roll.
book will either be my last
You
or
would
I'm going to be
crit.
very unhappy.
If you won't roll, I will.
Don't let him roll. Please
Okay,
don't let him
that's
roll.
a 2.
Oh yeah, you missed.
Which is a 9.
Which is a 15. Fuck!
No, you still missed with a 15, bitch!
Do I have to roll my offhand?
I mean,
Okay.
in all fairness.
No, it's...
I'm glad I didn't roll 1 because then I probably would have shot one of the foresters.
Yep.
Or your gun would have jammed or blew up in your face or something horrible.
Those two
You
things
shot
are
your
fine.
cat.
Oh, my cat bot.
You
That
shoot
would be
cat bot,
unfortunate.
It just has this hurt look on its face.
That would hurt my feelings.
I was actually almost hoping that you wouldn't use your bonus action to transform your cat bot into something aggressive and attack us.
Luckily, I can't change it.
Oh, thank God.
Otherwise, that might have happened.
It's like, oh dear God, what's going on?
It just starts shooting fire everywhere. It's like,
Ah!
God, no!
Goes from catbot to tiny
Turret.
half orc with a bazooka.
Ha-ha!
Oh my God, it's a Zork bot.
It's a Zork bot.
It's a
I
Zork.
live again!
It's a Zork action figure.
Yes.
Basically. I think somewhere there's a half orc with a stiffy.
I don't know where this erection came from, but I'm okay with it! Ha-ha!
I'm not okay.
Where's that gnome?
Oh
There's no
God.
half orc with a stiffy. I'm not playing Jayla.
Yeah, but she's also playing an artificer with guns.
There's other sides to be had here.
He's just
She
gonna
never
become-
writes me back.
He's just gonna become an isekai protagonist where all his females are just various forms of artificer chicks.
So does
Wait, this isn't bad.
perhaps the ringing sound wake me up?
No.
Wake
Oh,
you up
goddamn it.
inside.
Can't wake up.
Wake me up inside.
Can't wake up.
Can somebody throw a pebble at me?
I could throw a missile
No,
at
thank you. Please
But-
don't hurt me.
But just as you raise your gun, and you know, because there's a dim
I
awareness.
can mind whip you. That might wake you up.
It's almost like there's a dim awareness in you that you're just kind of of what you're doing, and you kind of struggle and pull off just enough that the blast goes sailing across.
Sybil, I believe we're gonna have words after this.
I don't think I can answer you right now.
I hope you answer me shortly, because I don't want to have to hurt you.
Don't hurt me, please.
Wake me up.
Just remember, if
Actually,
you...
I won't even have to hurt you. I'll let Faye shoot you in the shoulder
Just
again.
remember, if you reduce me to low hit points, I might bite you.
The Forrester's the closest
The
target.
oh, no.
Just FYI.
There's some things going on here. So
How do you feel about escargot?
So did she actually shoot?
She shot.
She fired and missed.
She shot at me.
I've been manifesting a miss this whole time.
The one time where your rolls didn't actually fuck you and, like, you know, succeed and make me
I
really
didn't
sad.
use the 20 that I usually roll good with. And I have 2 sets here for some reason.
Well, you have 2 sets of purple.
Wait, why are these things still on the?
One's like the new set and one's like the old set, and one set sucks.
These things don't belong on here.
We can't even see them.
Oh god, are the Forcers gonna attack me? Please don't let the Forcers attack me.
So Faye, it looks like you've moved up.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's Ray. I was like, I saw
What
her
do you have-
disappear. I'm
what
like,
else you
wait a
up to?
minute.
Is that all for you?
Faye friend.
No.
Faye friend of Sybil. Sybil, don't shoot Faye.
She's
she
gonna
cocks
move
her
up
gun.
and try to body block Nick as much as possible.
Okay.
I don't think you can take a bullet much better than I can.
Armor class was better than yours.
I can heal myself.
Oh yeah, I guess that's fair. I do suppose there is lay on hands.
Oh hey, I can add him.
More like catch these hands. Can you open palm smite her?
But she will shoulder her bow or swords or whatever the hell she had out last. I don't remember.
I think it was a
As
sword.
she's doing this.
I think you were stabbing Darklings last time.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Well, because the one I'm standing on got shoveled by the one Forester, and I finished the other one. And then Sybil decided she was going to try to end me.
All right, so you start body blocking. Is that what you're all up to?
Yes, and it's just Sybil. Home.
Sybil, no. Sybil, bad.
Okay.
Keep that up, and we're not going to give you walkies when we get back.
I'm gonna shoot you now.
Delis, who it just kind of is kind of weakly at one knee after taking on that after taking down the Darkling Elder.
Ration?
And just kind of sitting up, looking around, just narrows his eyes a little bit at what's going on here. It's like suspicion, perhaps, but confusion.
I hope he remembers I am the one who just healed him.
At this point, your fucking allegiance is circumspect. And
But I was
suspect.
doing all the healing beforehand. Please remember this.
Yeah, and you were going to attempt to undo all the healing. Apparently.
You guys are still in the ship.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
fuck. This guy didn't like me to start with. This is not good.
Sabian.
Well, he's too weak to actually hurt you, though.
I'm afraid of hurting him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sabian,
Just
who's
pistol whip him. Maybe he'll just go unconscious.
who's got that rough, basically root shovel,
Oh god.
kind of tries bringing it up to try and, like, kind of blackjack you.
Cool. Thanks, bro.
You may make an attack against him.
Can I not though? Can I choose not to?
So
It's
you
a
can make it.
hostile creature.
You
attacking.
can make an attack against him. Pistol whip.
God damn it. Somebody save the forester from himself.
Save the forester from you.
So that's an 11.
Okay.
I missed?
That particular
Missed?
forester was dead when we got here. No worries.
I mean, I would turn the other cheek. I'm just kind of worried about her sanity right now.
So yeah, you see, he just kind of reaches up and catches on a lip of that, and you just kind of swing and he pushes. He kind of like shoves back off you, and he's just like, as you kind of just reactively try to like judo chop him.
I mean, fair in any other circumstances.
Nick.
Please don't hurt me back.
I mean, I actually have nothing that won't actually really hurt you. Are you cold resistant?
Damn it.
No, I'll forego any hostile action at the moment until you, like, you know, try to plug me again.
I'm not cold resistant. I don't think I have any resistance from being a vampire.
Well, because, I mean, I couldn't mind whip you, but that's a little overkill. Actually, I might not even have any first levels at this point. I thought I did. Or second levels, I mean. But I think I might have used it during the zombie shit. Or no, I think I should have at least one. I don't know why that got rubbed off.
So?
Well, that's what I said. I'm holding any hostile action at the moment until she tries to plug me again.
Well, what are you holding? Or are you just kind of waiting?
I'm just waiting, is what I'm saying. Like, I don't have an action ready. I'm just kind of, like, hoping she doesn't try to shoot me again.
Maybe you should, like, I don't know.
What am I going to do? Walk over and club you?
Or, I don't know, drag the fucking forester off me before I kill his ass.
I mean, that might be.
Faye's actually closer. I can't get there within 30 feet of movement, I don't think.
Can you restrain the other one before he get any ideas?
Well, I mean, yeah, I can scoot him, like, closer, like, to the other side of me near your bot. Actually, yeah, let's do that.
Put him like
You have
right
a
here.
Yank him to the right of me.
Oh, you're
Perfect.
not control that one. Okay.
Alright. He just kind of stands back. He's fairly easy for you to kind of shove around right now in his
Oh,
state.
no, I'm not doing anything. I'm just kind of, like, doing one of these maneuvers.
Well, yeah, but no.
Because he's not directly behind Faye.
Yeah.
So he could get still shot, and I trust that in her weird fugue state, she's not going to shoot her cat bot.
Unless I roll 1.
Because that would be really cruel to herself.
Yeah.
Die, pet!
Meow.
Oh, no. But no, I mean, he's... Jealous is... He's kind of out of it enough that it's just, you know, kind of lightly guiding him more than
Yeah,
anything.
no, I just kind of scooted
Yeah.
into the one side.
Sybil.
Do I have all my actions?
You do have all your actions.
Oh, you're gonna bite him. You're gonna bite
Can
him.
I do as I please with them?
Are you gonna walk up the wall?
Actually, go ahead and give me a will save.
Can I roll good on this one?
I would like you
Yes,
to.
hope you
You didn't roll good
7.
on that, did you?
7.
What is
7.
with you and will saves?
You have a +1 will?
Oh, 8. It's a 2. It just
Okay.
looks like a 1. 8. Does that make it better?
No. I
But
would
for,
like you
what-
to at
for
least
what
roll a
it's
T.
for what it's worth, the Foresters don't seem like a threat to you.
I would hope
They're
so.
just dumb zombies with little power.
No, you
You're very
know
much alive.
you know that the greater threats are there.
You're gonna make me pick a target?
One of them has shot you in the past.
Yeah, Faye is kind of the bigger threat. She's a paladin.
Yeah, she can smite you.
I don't want to be smote.
Do you have a trank arrow? I hope.
I will shoot at Faye then.
Not yet. She's got to make me the fucking quiver of
16?
fucking-
Nope.
Do I have to use my offhand?
No, but I will, say that,
Use your bonus action to move the turret closer to you, so you can try to get 10 hit
you
points.
you can roll your temporary.
Which is what, an 8, right?
I don't know.
It's whatever your temporary
Pretty
thing
sure
is.
it's an 8.
It's 8 plus whatever.
Wow, none of my dice went around well.
Oh, good. Not too many 10 hit points we have to burn through.
Well, the Forester gets 10 hit points too.
Nope.
That?
No?
Oh, no.
Because we are not friendly at the
yeah,
moment.
so that is that is 5 temp hit points for me.
Okay, so you've got 5 temporaries.
Okay, now I don't feel so bad about attacking you. Since we have to burn through that now to do non-lethal to you.
I mean, just, remember not to make me hungry. Just putting that out there.
That's not my choice to make at this point.
So, what you hear in the back of your head is they're going to leave. Push them forward.
Forward is in behind me?
Towards, out, away from
Oh,
this,
try
this
to make
snail.
them leave? Okay.
Yeah. There's that going on.
So whatever the
It's on.
snail burrowed into, it's trying to heavily deter us away from there.
This.
The fuck is that?
Fine.
Ah, okay.
Undead Dar.
Undead Dar. You sense Sybil. You sense an undead presence behind Sybil. And there's an undead presence behind you.
What?
Not directly behind you, but behind this conflict.
Yeah, like behind Nick or further.
Like behind Nick. Like you've got an undead presence back here, Sybil, and then one that's like in the cavern.
Well, you pinged here, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, like around that way.
Okay, I just meant like not immediately behind Nick.
No,
like,
not
secretly
immediate.
Zombie rager.
No, it's probably whatever my guardian angel that decided to pick me up is, and then the other one's the nefarious one controlling Sybil. We have some weird
Alright.
vampire and vampire action.
Actually,
going in politics.
There are 2 other pings. One down this corridor, and one down here.
Why are there so many fucking undead things?
All undead or
This is getting
All
scary.
undead.
Is this like a fucking vampire amphitheater fight or something?
Besides, I think you're or undead. Okay, yeah, you don't have to choose each one, but yeah, there's all undead signatures.
Are we getting jumped by
Right.
vampires, including myself?
I feel like I'm being menaced.
Yeah, there's.
oh, what else to do? All right,
I don't know. Do we just leave Sybil and try to take the other Forester?
Sybil.
Please get the Forester away from me.
Sybil, you are being a bad monkey.
I promise to help you, and I think there's a good chance he's here. You need to work with us. That's it.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
That's a good persuasion.
17? Okay. Alright. Delis is
going to take a nap.
Yeah, no, Dulles is just kind of standing there watching this. He used pretty much what burst of strength that he really had.
Yeah, his adrenaline rush wore off, and now he's dizzy.
Yeah, like he saw you guys, saw the Darkling Elder, charged it with a fucking shovel, put it down, but is at this point just fighting to stay conscious. Where Sabian, if I get on the right thing here.
Still weakly struggling.
Yeah, no, he's kind of staggering himself backwards. Not wanting to get in between whatever's going on between the two of you, and is able to slip away.
Well, good.
He's got no other action but disengage. Get the fuck back.
But little do you know, Sybil has Sentinel.
Oh god! And point blank shot. Fucking shoot everyone.
That's not a bad idea for 4th level.
I would allow you to do that in melee, but not using a ranged
Well, yeah,
weapon
definitely
for
not a
Sentinel.
ranged one. That
But
requires some other
I would
shenanigans.
definitely, if you had Sentinel and a gun, yeah, I'd let you melee gun someone. Just kind of shoot him in the leg, just like, no, stay put. Ah!
Which is even more appropriate, because your speed to 0.
Yeah, just literally shoot them in the foot, say stay put.
That's kind of terrible. I like it. Well, I'd like to escort these fine gentlemen back, but I don't know
Nick.
if I can make it back by myself.
I don't know.
I'm not the strongest by myself, and I'm going with 2 weak people. I don't
And
think this
there
escort's
was,
going to be
what,
successful.
3 undead things?
Yeah, there's
2
something
undead
like
things?
ahead of us.
There were
like
5 total.
Yeah, there was one in
And,
the
like,
upper
3 of those
right,
were
one in
behind
the
you?
bottom left, and one to the bottom right, and then like you and whatever's behind you.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of undead things behind you that we don't know what they are.
Yeah, and I
You
don't
should
see
at
'em.
least like duck around the corner so you can't get shot in the face.
That would be a good idea.
I mean, that's true. I
Because
just
if I kill Faye, I'm going to kill you next.
well, the part I'm worried about is if I duck around the corner, one or both of the undead signatures deciding a holo.
Oh, fuck.
No, I'm just trying to delete it.
Oh, okay.
And it's not wanting to delete for whatever reason.
Joke's on you. Do you delete the game?
Oh, no.
That would be sad.
That would be bad.
But yeah, no. I mean, I would like to get around the corner, but I don't know if at that moment the 2 hidden undead things will be like, surprise, cockbag, and like jump me.
Well, to be fair, Faye hasn't said anything about the 2-3 other.
Alright, fair enough. Come with me, Forester peeps. I think that's enough of like cover so I don't get shot.
Okay.
Maybe like a little bit more hyosh. And then just have like the foresters like here and here or whatever. Like there and
Oh, are you trying to move one of them?
I'm trying to drag at least one and hope the other one kind of just tags along.
Alright.
That's why I'm only moving like about half my movement.
Okay. So with that... Come on.
Oh no!
Hey, you found the undead thing.
Ah! It's gonna breathe on me. Actually, it's probably breathe on both of us and kill fucking Dulles.
Oh, fuck. I really need to snap out of this right now.
Faye, we
I'm
have a
trying
problem.
to talk you down.
Yes, you are.
Faye, we have a big problem.
Come on. Where's the other one?
Ah! Okay, in all fairness, I should have actually seen the one. Right
The,
there.
this is just where they ended up.
Okay.
Ah, no. I don't know want to...
Well, I mean, considering from where I was standing before, like, if he was anywhere in that, like, corridor-ish section, I should have been able to see that.
It came from around a corner.
Alright. Well, that's a problem.
That is a problem, as 3 of these void tainted zombies slumber out from the darkness.
I'm gonna get eaten.
Sybil, need you to make a wisdom save with
Stop.
advantage.
I was about to say, stop tanking this. We need you.
Roll a pair of 9s. Or 9 and a 6.
Yeah, so that's 11 again. I'm shooting Faye, aren't I?
You should at least one of the undead, goddammit.
You are held effectively paralyzed as you're trying to wrest control of yourself,
Okay.
but are unable to take actions for better or for worse.
That might be a good thing.
But you can re-roll your bot.
9.
All right, so all that's up to 9.
I can't give Faye any?
No. Faye is not an allied unit right now. Maybe not directly an enemy, but not an allied unit. Let's see, what do we have here?
This is a little unfair of a combat. Considering we know the capabilities of zombies and the 2 foresters are basically fucking running on fumes.
Faye might need to focus elsewhere before everybody get 8.
I'm screwed by the next time the zombies have a
The
move.
fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm undecided on
Zombie
that.
kibble, I
because
hope? I don't know.
Hold on, no. That's
Faye
not...
probably should devote her attention elsewhere, but Faye has a strong suspicion there's a vampire lord behind you.
I mean, you're probably right. However, I'm about to have a really bad day in, like, a couple of turns. The fuck is that?
Yeah, that'll work.
Spirit weapon? What the actual hell is going on?
Please tell me these are not more things we have to fight.
I mean, there are definitely more things.
Because that is a lot of things.
That is. Let me see if I've got my numbers correct.
Are they on our side, or did I just explode?
You might have exploded.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Oh, geez. Okay, there are 10 of them. That's good to know.
Well, okay. There are 10 of these, whatever's.
That's 5.
It's either good or bad.
I'm kind of hoping good, because the zombie necrophile things are pretty terrible. Okay. What?
You know what? No, that's too many. Yeah, we'll stick with 5. 5 is good.
At least there's a sense of fair. That one was actually one lower, but okay.
I'm still kind of positioning things. And
Money? Question mark?
as
strange barrier things?
Alright, you good. You are... Alright, everybody's doing their things. As, Nick, you will hear from down this way. It's kind of the clinking of metal on metal.
Oh,
Kind of
they're
like
Praetorian constructs.
Like...
Or...
in a high ringing thing. It's like someone is riffling through coin. Like a stack of coin. Like lifting them up a bit and letting them drop.
Uh-huh.
And I wish I had better sound effect to give to you. That. And then you hear that, and you hear a high-pitched ringing, as the sound of a handful of coins being thrown.
Okay, so those are all coins, but what does that mean?
As these coins go tumbling through the air, and about 3 feet from the ground, stop.
Okay.
And let's... Where's my other thing here?
Well, that's a cool effect, but I hope they're not like airburst mines or something, because...
Yeah, they're all explosives!
Yeah,
Happy birthday!
Because the zombies aren't going to give a shit, and I'm just going to still eat a dick.
Come on. Give me the thing. Give me the thing, god damn it. Go ahead and make a perception check.
I don't see shit.
1.
Yeah.
What does that end up making it? A 5? Okay. Yeah, there's just suddenly the spinning glint of silver coins.
Well, I don't feel comfortable anymore, and I don't really want to move, but I think that zombie's going to try to do terrible things to my butt.
I mean, probably. Okay, that was a 2, so that's... Four, 5, 7. As these coins, after they stop, start kind of spinning and slamming into and around the zombies.
Okay.
So another 7.
Kind of want to back the hell up now. As this coin is violently, like, attacking.
Yeah, it is attacking things. Make this. Make that 1. Make that 2. And you can be number 3. Because we like you so much. And that's a miss on that one.
Long
I
white
went to
hair.
number 3. Cocked between 10 and 12. That was not bad. Yep, no. So these coins start flipping around, spinning, and striking into some of the zombies.
Well, they're attacking the zombies. That's good.
Good, because I was about to shit Dallas's pants.
God.
Too late.
I still don't feel safe, because I don't know if I make any sudden movements if the coin's like, hostile, plat!
Kind of.
I knew he was here somewhere.
Hey, look,
Faisana.
it's our bastard friend.
I guess he's a little bit less of a bastard right now. In this moment.
and it looked like the silver coins flying around are imprinted with these large boats, like magnificent oceanic sailing ships.
Like Viking boats?
You recognize these as coins stamped known as galleons.
Oh! Why does that sound familiar?
It's the regional currency of the Asandri.
Okay.
But Faye.
What does Faye do?
She's going to place a hand on Sybil's shoulder.
And smite her.
No.
Open-handed smite.
Nope. She's gonna say, I think your big bad is there, but we could really use your help with this first. And then she will just take a couple steps that way. And draw the bow. And if I'm allowed to shoot, would do so.
Yeah. It's just kind of like a parting word to Sybil.
I want to attempt to shoot at number 3.
Alright.
That's it.
That will tie.
Yay, half damage.
Hey, damage is damage.
Actually, I don't remember if yours does full damage or if it's half damage, because the weird zombie things.
My what?
No,
My guns are magic.
I mean, her
Oh.
bow.
Well, her bow is magical.
Okay, so it didn't just happen.
Because of blessed bowstring.
Right.
Alright, number 3 takes 6 points of damage. Good?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, at the end of your turn...
That is a neat trick, though. I wish I knew how you did that.
The figure, the figure kind of rushes forward. Delis is staying the fuck put.
Yeah, because we're both watching a fucking coin assault.
Yeah, there's
the zombie.
shit going on, and he's not exactly willing to do so.
I still can't comprehend what's actually happening. In all honesty, it's like, are they being attacked by currency?
Seems to be that way. Sabian will move into Delis.
Something gets coined. No, stop.
Nick.
I kind of want to move away in case the zombie has enough of the shit with the coin and decides to fucking exhale fumes. Am I able to squeeze through to here and then here?
What?
Oh wait, it doesn't show because I haven't moved it. Squeeze through to here.
Well, yeah,
and then
because it's
here.
it's basically space by space movement. You'd be fine doing that.
And I guess I'll use part of my movement to tug Dallas just a little bit up.
Like kind of pushed along this corridor.
Yeah, right there.
All right. And at that point,
because I think that puts us out of breath range of the zombie, and it can just fuck off with that coin.
Sabian will kind of put his hand on Delis's shoulder, looks over at you, kind of giving you that non-verbal, it's like, I'll take care of him.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And then, you know what? You already injured 3. I'm gonna Ray of Frost it.
Okay.
Where my DC? Or not. So that misses.
Okay. Well, that's tragic.
Yeah, it's extremely tragic.
Okay, let me...
interesting selection on your YouTube for recommendations.
Where's my subscription fee? Not subscription fee. Library. Where is not that? Not that. Not that. Where is? There we go. That's... Trying to find better music for this particular. Okay, we'll just. Yeah, alright. But Nick, let's see, we got the zombies going next. Damn it. Alright, I will go and. Add in 5, 10. So at the end of Nick's turn.
Uh-huh.
Move that. Move up there. Zombies.
Cha-cha real smooth.
The zombies are going to attack the things flying at them.
Thankfully, that's what I was hoping.
This being...
Like, how hard is it to hit a tiny object?
Fairly difficult, actually. One that, let's see.
It's like trying to swat a fairy.
A feat that none of them manage.
Yeah, this feels like a little... I kind of feel bad for the zombies. This is like our rat fight, only worse.
No, it's thankfully not going to be that bad. And let's see, Sybil, you recognize this individual just kind of rushing up at you.
Does the anger give her an advantage on her will save?
I need you to make a grapple check.
Oh yeah, you're gonna just try to.
Is he gonna grab me?
No, I think you're trying to grab him.
No. This is on his quote turn.
Ha! That I do well on. Can I roll my wisdom instead?
Nope.
So that's a 23.
23. Okay. It seems that he's got something in his palm, and that he's trying to force your mouth open. Kind of with his wrist, kind of put down and try to that, but you're kind of keeping him at bay in a struggle.
I don't know if you're supposed to have.
Okay, he's back to being an asshole.
I think he's trying to help you.
This is some weird help.
But it is your turn.
What do you do about it?
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Do I have to roll a will check?
Yeah.
Haha! That's a 20.
All right. At least for the time being, you have control over yourself.
Well,
what do you do?
I will shout at this asshole to get off me before I shoot him.
If you know what is good for you, you will not be fighting me right now.
Nah, I think you both should just go deal with Daddy Vampire.
I have bigger things to deal with right now. And is he still trying to...
Well, you're yelling at him. You still have action, if you want to take it.
I want to turn around and see if Mr. freaking wants to be shot in the kneecap is back there.
You kind of turn back. You see what looks to be a pile of rubble, and all the while there's this screeching coming from the snail that was buried. But past that seems to be a well structured and clean looking chamber on the other side.
bonus action, I want to move my turret down to where Nick is.
Okay, you can move it 30 feet.
On me? I was about to say on me?
There.
Alright. Hit him with that sweet.
That is 8 points of temp for everybody in that circle.
Everybody currently had 8 or more.
Okay. Well, still, they have a shield now.
So bonus action that you're looking around. Regular
Um.
action. Because you're still kind of like blocking him off. He's not really relenting.
The fuck do you want?
Put something in your mouth.
Eat what? I'm a vampire, I don't eat things.
You see kind of a glinting, a light red glinting from the palm of his hand.
Does it smell like something I want
It's
to
like
eat?
a blood
It
gem, it sounds
Doesn't smell like anything really.
like. It's a blood garden.
Do I have to make a check to get away from him?
You could try.
He's gonna put it in your mouth.
I want to get away from him.
All right, that will be an opposed
God
check.
damn it.
Did you roll a 1?
No.
Did you roll a 2?
11.
Yeah, you're not getting away from. As you're trying to move back, you see him just kind of like sliding with
Your
you.
husband now.
I am your husband now.
I didn't agree to this.
What? No.
You said you had to. It's just
Okay,
a
was
fact.
trying to move my action, or do I still have an action?
It's kind of resting yourself away.
Okay.
You can repeat that now.
Oh god.
Did you roll worse?
I rolled a 1 this
very,
time.
very worse.
You
And it's,
broke your own neck.
as you're kind of struggling, you see a look of exasperation on his face as he just kind of shifts backwards, stomps down on your foot. You're like, ah! Pushes it in your mouth. It feels like a polished stone.
The fuck?
He told you to eat rocks.
And kind of jars you in a way that you're like.
Yeah,
And-
clamps her mouth shut and rubs her throat.
Yep.
Treats you like a dog swallowing a pill.
No, he just sees that and it's kind of holding your mouth shut for a moment, and then as he kind of pulls back, kind of nods, glancing back, you see he focuses. You see his focus is, briefly goes to the coins, and they start spinning around again.
I don't like this. I don't trust whatever he needs to eat.
That's fair.
I mean, he's about as
7.
amiable as like a shittier Alucard. Or, yeah. So, I mean...
Okay, second coin fucks the thing up pretty well, so that's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17. My freaking thing goes on. No. Was so number 2. So 6. Okay. As these go around. Bizana.
She's gonna kind of turn back to Sybil and like make some eye motions to the hole in the wall and just go meet your maker. I will protect them.
That's not generally how that term is used.
I'll give her a nod.
And then we'll take a step forward into the loving circle of temp hit points and take a shot at 3 again.
Get him. Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
a much better hit.
That's a good one right there. Oh yeah, that's a goodness.
That's not good enough for all that. Oh yeah, that's right. We're not doing tabletop right now.
What?
He's putting the stop light thing on because we're not actually playing tabletop.
Oh yeah, no, okay. So the one you shot at is starting to look a little worse for wear. And seeing as that's done, he will kind of reach in, pull out that silver and gold blade, and move inward.
So he's going into the tunnel.
He's going into the tunnel past the shrieking snail, and then kind of disappears within.
All the snail did was get hit with rubble and then basically bury itself in its shell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After being crushed by rubble. Yeah.
I mean, like you do, yeah.
Like you do. Nick.
Second verse, same as the first. Hopefully, this time I won't fuck up. That's a lot better. That is... Wow, I just broke smoke. That's a 19 to hit.
19 will hit. What are you hitting with?
Ray of Frost.
On which one?
On 3, since
Okay.
that seems to be the one we're making some progress with.
Okay, Ray of Frost.
Do you remember if that's a D6 or D8?
I think it's a D6.
I just want to confirm that real quick.
Normally, if it carries an added effect,
Usually you're right. I just like to double check.
by all means, I'd hate to. I would hate to deny you the potential for 2 extra points of damage.
Right?
And I'm not saying that sarcastically.
No, I mean that is fair.
Sometimes those 2 points mean a fucking difference.
It's an 8.
It's an
Okay,
8.
so it is. Okay, that's what I thought. Like I knew, like the frostbite thing. Most of like the saber sucks can be like lower, but. And then I know firebolt's like a D10, but everything resists fire, so. Hey, a 6.
Hey.
And its speed is reduced by 10 if it ever is going to actually move
If
past the
it's-
coin
if
without
it's-
getting bludgeoned to death.
Going, yeah.
I kind of like the addition of that one, since you know these things don't give a fuck about my chill touch.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's fair.
and shocking graphs is a nice one, but I don't want to get in melee with these fucks.
Yeah, that's probably not the best idea.
Because when they detonate, that's not fun either.
Speaking of detonations,
Someone's about to rupture.
5, 10. Yeah, you can only move 10 feet that time.
I think I might be in range of that, and so might Sabian. Does it provoke from the coin? Please say it provokes from
The
the coin.
coins do not threaten.
Ah, boo. Well, that's going to be really unfortunate for the Foresters, because I don't think they're going to make their dex saves. And we are most assuredly getting bragged.
No, they're gnashing their teeth at the moment.
Okay.
And Sabian does get hit.
He's got temp, though.
Yes. For 7 points.
Should still have some temp left.
Yeah, he still has. He had 11.
Okay, I'm gonna probably recommend that they withdraw as best as they can.
Sybil, as you kind of you hear that, you feel like an odd warming sensation kind of spread from your torso outwards.
Oh my god, you're pregnant.
Shut up.
With an alien baby. Chest burster style.
Chest burster, yeah. However, you feel that
Yeah, they're in range.
that hold, those whispers that were going through your mind have kind of quieted. And you feel a more stable control over your body again.
Just an FYI, one technically is behind cover from you.
I really want to go down the hole, but I can't with you guys.
I mean, you can always jump in your bubble and get some temp recycle too.
No.
Actually, what is your temp at? Did you get up to 10 with it? Or
9.
9? That's not bad.
Is it 9 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 9 now. Because she had 5 originally and then she got refreshed again.
Bonus action, redoing temp to see if I can get better. Everybody has 12 now.
Wee!
Yay! That's much better than 1.
I can live with that.
And then I will shoot number 3.
He's gonna. Ah!
Fuck, I forgot about that. Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. I think I'm
This is why we have temporary points!
Okay, I'm gonna fucking miss with a 9.
A 9 will miss.
Yep. Cool. I am freaking worthless this fight. Sorry, guys.
You are no longer a danger, though.
Yeah, at least there's that.
Danger Noodle.
Clearly, my mind is on the vampire that went running off.
Well, yeah, because he made you his puppet.
We'll put him over there.
You became an Ashy Slashy.
Gross.
I like the way your hand feels.
Frizana.
I'm gonna shoot 3, I suppose.
Get him, get him. 14 will hit for 7. Alright.
Cool. This is really unfortunate for me.
As your arrow pierces it, you find that you see those fissures starting to crack open more heavily again.
Alright.
Seems like that. It seems like that infernal fuse is lit.
I'm gonna move down 1, and if allowed, I want to, like, try and scoot Nick back to, like, on top of the bot.
Can I do that? Oh, I guess it is tiny. I guess we could
The bot's
occupy the
only
same
like,
spot.
what, 2 feet tall?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I could stand over it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking that the foresters might need to do like a couple of disengages to like the far side.
To where the vampires went.
I mean that's fair, but at the same time, I want to get distance, and I'm trying to tag them with like Rays of Frost to slow their movement.
So is Nick gonna fight it, or is he gonna let me move him onto the bot?
You know, honestly, out of surprise, I'm probably not going to be able to fight it because I'm gonna be like, ah!
No, that's fair.
And then you just move yourself.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yo, where are you moving me? Here. Bam. Ah! I am now bot.
Be not afraid.
I am the Metatron, herald of the High Angel, voice of the one true God. What the fuck is going on with Jess?
I don't know, they're playing some game.
Oh, the lunch lady thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, they will disengage back towards the corner.
Yeah. Okay. What can I do here? What's the side effect of my fucking stink finger?
Stink finger,
Or frost finger? Same difference.
minus 10 feet.
Finger. Finger of death. Nope, wrong spot. Let's see. Okay, so it just does cold damage. freezes non-magical liquids, but I don't think there's any worry about that here. I mean, I could technically get both 1 and 2 with, well, 1 might get missed by it. Just because of the way that the place is angled. I'm not in a good position to get a bead on 1,
No.
but I might be able to, if I don't roll absolute shite, be able to fuck 2 especially hard. Okay, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna brain fuck it. Is it a save for it or a save for me?
Save for you. I was like, oh, that's Uno reverse card right there.
Yeah, it's a intelligence saving throw. So yeah, I'm gonna mind whip 2. And that will be a. I think only a 14. Oh, because I haven't bumped my intelligence up yet. That still doesn't sound right. 8 plus.
Yeah, you got a 14.
Yeah, I guess that is it. 8 plus 2 plus 4. Yeah. So yeah, 14 int save. And.
For the dead thing.
Yeah, for the dead thing.
Roll an 18.
Well, it's still taking half damage. So. 4, 5, 6 is 10, 15. Takes 7 psychic damage. Really wish that shit would stick because if it actually failed to save, it was only going to be able to move and or attack.
Yeah. Mind Whip is nice.
It is nice, but usually when I use it, things save, so that's my unfortunates. I am going to, however, scooch you. No. Alright, I'm going to put you here, so I can move here, put you back, and then kind of scoot my way around here, I guess.
Okay.
Hi, cat, or keyboard, as you suck into the couch. Stay.
No, don't.
I think I should have moved farther, but oh well. Gross.
Let's see here. Thing, only takes 1 point.
Oh, as far as what, coin damage or?
No. Number 3.
Oh, he's already degenerating.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright,
Yeah, he just became a time bomb.
yeah, number 3 has gone into Time Bomb.
That's okay, I'm out of second slots.
Everyone needs to make a dexterity save.
I forget, is this all or nothing? Or is it half?
Half.
Oh, gross. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
22.
22.
I get a +3.
Does his friends have to make saves?
His friends are not in the blast radius.
15?
Hey, look, all of you make your save.
What's half damage?
Half damage. Going to be a total of 2 points on that one.
I appreciate.
That's what I appreciate about you zombies.
Well, because I thought he rolled more than 2 dice. That's why I was like, 2 damage? That's impressive.
Let's see. So that was 3, so we'll go down to 2. So I'm going to... Yeah. Nick and Sybil need to make additional saves.
No, I don't want.
Yeah, you're rolling all the saves right now.
I don't want.
This is the turn of saving.
Alright, that's a 16.
16.
That was bad. That's a 10.
10? Alright.
much now.
Well, and you are taking from your temporary first, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, good. 5 for Nick, 10 for Sybil,
Well, that's most of your temp.
I have no more temp left.
and number 1 will catch all of you.
Gross.
So one more.
That's 18 for me.
Ah, shit. That's a 13? 13.
Okay, so you all take 1 point. 2 and a 1 on the goddamn dice. Like, if there was a time to fail that save, it's right there.
Well, I still have some temp after all that.
That's good.
Sybil.
Bonus action to rebuild temp. Actually, bonus action to move it first.
Yeah, you might want to reposition it just a
It
bit.
can't disengage, can it? So it's gonna take a swipe.
It'll probably take a swipe.
Its AC is actually pretty high, so I'm gonna
Its AC isn't terrible. It's what, like
You
16?
might not want to
It is
position
18.
it there. Or wait, is it only 10 foot or 15 foot?
I can move it 30 feet.
No, I meant the cones from the breathing things.
They're 10-foot
He
guns.
wants to keep us all in it.
Yeah.
8.
8 points.
And, yeah, 18 AC.
18? Okay, good. Neither one of them.
So anybody under 8 is now at 8.
Cool.
Just trying to keep hit points up.
How many turns is
I was
this
about
been
to
up?
say, is how long is the bot there for?
We'll see you have 3 more turns. Because that
Okay.
sounds about
That
right.
sounds about right, yeah.
Because you dropped it not too long before you got mind controlled, right?
Yeah, not too long.
Okay.
So we'll just, for sake of all that. Alright, so...
Oh, action to
Action.
shoot.
Well, 3's the
Uh,
closest to rupturing.
Sorry guys, action to shoot 3. Not gonna happen. 10 total.
10 total. No, sorry.
It's okay. At least I'm providing support.
This is very true. You know what? You can just go away. You can. We don't need you there anymore. In fact, I will move you real quick here and get rid of you.
For remind Jessica why.
Jesus.
Seas come swirling up.
Oh man, number 1's about to have a bad day.
Number 1 is
Number 3's about to have a bad day if the coins decide to just butt fuck it.
They're zombies. They're having a bad afterlife.
Yeah, they're. This is not going well for them.
Well, if they survive to my next turn, I have a saucy idea.
Okay. Well, the coins. We're gonna start at the top here, attacking number 2.
Who does number 2 work for?
Let's see. What is he? Plus 8 to hit. I believe that will hit for. Is that a plus? I think it's a plus.
Promise for that attack.
Yes, 4 damage. So 8 damage to number 2.
Yeah.
How dexy are these things?
They're zombies.
Okay. How dexy are... Oh, do the coins have to do a dex save?
Coins are objects.
Okay.
Let's see. The next coin down is going to slam at number 3. Definitely hitting for 6 points.
That might make it blow.
Yeah, one more at that. Yes, that will explode that zombie. So let's see.
This, I'm pretty sure, is save or nothing.
This is saver. This is all or nothing. So let's see here.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. So everything is basically making a save. So
What's it?
dexterity.
Well, that's a modified 20.
I got 16.
16. All right. All right.
16.
16 and
Modified 20.
modified 20. Hit. All right. Number 3 bursts. Oh crap! You gotta. Well, it's necrotic, so they're not.
Yeah, they don't get shit.
They cause chain explosions. No, but it seems like nothing was affected by it. All right, that's 7 and
Oh God!
9, so 13 to number 1. Okay. Let's get the clicker here.
Yeah, Faye, if you can back up and Sybil, I have an idea.
All right, Fizana.
Well, I can't really back up unless
Yeah,
I
you
want to
can't.
get
Well,
smacked a
I mean,
few
you
times.
can back up because one already took his reaction, technically, against the bot.
Yeah, number 1 took its reaction.
So you'd only really be provoking from 2.
How far are you wanting me to back up?
Just out of explosion range. I mean, it probably won't kill them, but I'm definitely gonna lay some smackdown on both of them.
So, like, 5 feet?
To about where the bot is, because that's beyond 10 feet.
Just beyond.
Can I, like, scoot, Sybil back as I move back?
I'm not fighting it.
Yeah? Just bull rushing your partner.
Yeah?
So, what? Back here?
Yep.
You are the Metatron.
And then 2 can shoot at me if you want, or swipe if he wants.
Rolled 19 on the dice. So that is 5, 6, 7, a total of 8 points of damage.
Well, that's the temp.
Yeah, it just soaks that.
And then I will shoot at him, I guess. Fuck that guy in particular.
Fuck that guy in particular.
Not gonna hit, but hey.
Nope. The other 2 are kind of hitting here.
Alright, now the fun times.
Yeah, let me just...
5, 10, 15.
Okay.
Caustic Brew. 2 deck saves, if you please.
How long a line is it?
30 foot.
Alright, so 1 coin gets
Yeah.
caught in the mix. Deck save?
Yeah.
Well, the coin is doing a lot better than the zombie.
Well, that's appreciated, because that's exactly what I wanted.
Oh, that's one. That's the. Well, that's be number 2, and then number 1. Yeah. Straight rolls a 10.
Okay, so that's 4, so 8 points of acid to both of them.
God, don't come out.
All right, 8 points.
Mm-hmm. And I've got concentration going on for a minute.
Because they take acid on their
The
turn.
start of their turn, they take 2d4 more.
Do they save first, or they save at the end?
Once they're covered, they either have to use its action to scrape it off, or just fucking eat it.
Okay. So at the start of their turn,
Here's some more damage. That's 2. And another... So 3 more points of acid damage.
Oh, fuck. Oh God.
all right, and each of them are in their critical capacity. Which number 2?
Fuck you! I just.
Let's see, does it get its thing back? No, it does not. Number 2 ruptures.
Yay! Party poppers, go!
So that's 3 coins.
I got away
No.
from her.
Yes.
Fuck you.
And yes, and that is. Yeah. Okay. It explodes and it looks like 1 coin got. One
Yeah.
coin has taken some damage.
Oh no, not the coin.
Whereas.
How's one doing anyway?
It is. It is on the verge of exploding.
That's what I thought. But hey, at least that's another one deaded.
You're all
And that one's about to burn more.
Which will come up to Faisana, rolling a 19. So that is going to be a total of 5 points of bashing and necrotic damage.
Gross. How you looking, Faye?
Yeah.
Could be better.
Sybil.
I'm not quite half-ish yet.
Okay.
Put 2 in the head. Double tap.
Yeah, I'm going to try to shoot one. Which is a lot better. That's 20.
20? Yeah, that'll hit. And it will explode. It had 2 hit points left.
Okay.
Ha! Well, at least the foresters are out of range.
Yes, they are. So that's going to be Dex saves.
How's your bot save?
That's a 12 for me. And it's a 16 for the bot.
16
Well, at least
for
the bot
okay.
saved, for sure.
Yeah, you all managed to get out of the way of the explosion.
Whee!
And that was my shot. I still have bonus?
You still have
Yep,
your bonus.
still bonus.
Okay, I'm going to try to up hit points.
Wow, wow, wow.
11 hit points.
Nice. Probably getting real
Because
close
I
to
get
the end
one
of its
more
expiration.
turn.
It's got, yeah, one more turn.
You still have movement. Don't miss your chance.
Coins are starting to menace us.
I guess.
Yeah, they start advancing. It's like they kill everything.
Like, oh dear
Can
God.
I take 10 steps into the tunnel?
Well, so you have, yeah, you can start advancing into there.
Okay.
With that, you see Sabian and Delis just kind of looking around. Is the way clear?
Back?
Well, I mean, we could try
it was
going into the
clear
tunnel.
when we left, but
We thought it was clear, and then there was more zombies, to be fair.
Does not look happy.
We could try going to wherever the cellar of the next room leads up into.
well, I mean, I'm going to because I have somebody to kill down there.
I don't suppose the foresters know exactly where we might be in relation to the town.
Are you asking?
Yeah. Like, considering the layout of these tunnels and considering the layout of the overall town, where do they think we might approximate if said wall leads into a structure?
Sabian looks around. He says, I don't even know where we are.
Alright, that was
We
fair.
woke up down here.
Well, I show him a skanky drawn map and approximate distances.
30 paces south, then 15 east, then.
Seems like we're under the Godswood.
Right. No, I get that. I just don't know as far as in relation to the Godswood.
Neither one of them directly know.
Okay. That was a fair cop. So into a basement we go. As soon as we
So
can.
what are you doing with them? Is the question now.
Well, I would advise we all probably move into said stone.
So you're all moving together.
I don't think we should leave them out here, and if they wander back, there's a good possibility there's some of those things that we haven't killed.
Right. Like, I was pretty sure we cleaned out the tunnels and then more zombies showed up.
Yeah, so
That's my concern.
I would say they need to come with us.
Yeah.
Stay back, but sure, come with us.
Yeah. They're lagging a little bit behind just because of their exhaustion and injury.
I mean, this is turned into an escort mission.
It has.
An escort slash assassination.
Yeah, weird combination. Not only do you have to escort and protect two vulnerable targets, you have to kill a target as well. It's got a hit out on it. It's kind of strange.
Alright.
So
yeah, I still have an inspiration die.
yeah.
I didn't have to eat shit.
Look at that. Look at that.
That's so nice.
That's very nice.
That's very nice. How long do I keep that for?
That's until you use it.
Okay, cool. I appreciate that. I am down to one spell slot. And I'm pretty sure I used my arcane recovery when we took a nap in that one corner. So, yeah. I'm running on fumes.
Yeah, you are. It's been a long day.
But I am happy that the caustic brew actually did some work.
Yeah, that.
I was like, they're in a line!
Hey, it's gotta work out for you at some point.
Right. It's the main reason I just take certain spells because I like the shapes.
I mean, that's playing to your strengths, really. So you know.
You damn near died.
Just a moment, my friends.
Hey, let's go. Come on, let's go. Not that way. Well, I'm running. Oh god, the other stairs are blocked! Down here! Run!
Work. That only marginally works, but okay.
Where'd you go? Go.
And then you people. So moving past the snail, this chamber kind of goes around a bit of a corner and then opens up to what you can see. Come on, get actually on. There we go. That'll work. Ooh, you down here?
I thought that was how this night was gonna start. Just me getting fucking capped. Like, puh! Well, I guess the ghost mode has to start a little early.
Yeah.
Poor Nick, cut down in his prime.
There we go. We don't need to.
Bleeding all over his book.
Well, this is a fancy room.
There's some assholes over there. I don't know which one I want to shoot more.
I vote for the one that, like, mind fucked you into almost hate shooting me. I mean, not that you normally would like to shoot me, but I would consider it hate shooting.
So you enter in to see a long, in a large chamber that has several pillars that have kind of full body statues reaching up about 15 feet.
How come I'm getting flashbacks to the Alucard versus Dracula fight?
Because there's nothing new under the sun, and I am an unimaginative hack.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say that much, but I was just like, I'm getting real vibes. Oh, my OCD's being triggered. The fucking grid lines don't match up with the squares on the
Yeah,
map.
I did. Look, I didn't have this fully prepared. Shut up.
He's a fucking demon.
But you see this deep-skinned individual holding a short crook in one hand and a large tome in the other, currently squaring off against the asshole vampire, as you kindly put it.
I like the aesthetics of that gift mainly because he makes an upside down cross with his guns.
It's Sybil.
It's symbolism.
And why not? I'll throw that. That's already there.
But legit, as much as I feel like we're gonna shoot the fuck out of that guy, I think Ninian might be one of your better pieces, Quinn. That looks really nice.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a little confused because I'm like, since when does a tiefling get involved? I don't know who to root for at this point.
So you see the two of them kind of squaring off.
Wait. Was he the undead signature that was behind Sybil? No, right?
I don't know.
But they're squaring off.
Is he a deceasedling?
Deceasedly. But holding the crook in one hand, he seems to be pushing off the other, who seems to be looking like he's losing this fight.
Oh, is the vampire losing the fight?
The Asandri man, yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate, because I kind of liked him for like half a second when he was like...
I mean,
fucking up
he
things with
definitely
things.
seems to be more on our side than this other guy. He helped us in a fight and still pretty sure healed Nick at one point.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
You just landed on your healing potion.
Yeah, it's like, ah!
I rolled percentiles, you landed on your healing potion.
I landed on my keys, like, oh, guys!
You lift
that's
up
a
your
soothing
you
feeling.
lift up your shirt, there's some glass shards, like, that explains it.
Like, it hurt a little, but I guess it made up for some of that.
It's like, I'm alive.
Yeah. It's kind of like landing on a ketchup bottle and thinking you're dead.
Yeah. To which the deep-skinned tiefling, however, whatever, kind of notices your approach, fixes his gaze with you, and then just narrows his eyes.
He like looks back at the vampire like, you son of a bitch.
And with a thrust, kind of sends the swordsman back a couple of paces. Gives an exasperated look before flipping the cloak up, and then a gust of wind dissipates into shadows.
God damn it. I will shout at
And starts kind of like rising up towards the ceiling.
Well, that was
I
anime
will
as fuck.
shout at the smoke. I have questions for you.
He doesn't have answers for you.
If he's the one who bit me, I need to know why, and I need to know what the fuck he can do.
This thing has pockets.
What has pockets?
Your armchair.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's got pockets. Look at it.
What are you gonna put in the pockets of an armchair?
I don't know.
My
Gum?
phone, my
Fo-
vape. Then it won't get knocked off the table a million times.
Yeah. Does it have it on the other side too?
Not on the other side.
Oh, you know what? That's handist.
Good discovery, though.
It's a right-handed chair.
Fuck that! That's discrimination. I object. Anyway. You get no reply from the cloud as it just kind of scatters a bit and starts rushing.
Hey, Sybil. Here's your answer.
Kind of. As it starts rushing forward down the hall. Where the swordsman will take a swing.
Can I shoot the
Through the
mist
cloud.
with Ray of Frost?
And I shoot it with my gun.
I mean,
Doesn't make it condense.
nothing's. The cloud seems to part around the man's sword. But there's nothing stopping you from attempting.
I mean, it's either that or try to mind sliver him, which I'm thinking he's
for
gonna
good
probably
measure.
save.
Damn it.
I'm gonna try a Ray
Misses.
Frost. Maybe he might congeal around the fucking like cold beam.
Yeah, he starts to rain.
That's cocked.
Starts to rain.
Condensation.
I'm thinking a 12 is not gonna hit him.
No.
Oh, well, it was worth a shot.
Sybil?
I got a 11.
11? No.
What about Faye? Do you want to bow it?
I
Hit him with
mean,
a
I
smite
can,
arrow.
but- I can, but more importantly, I want to move.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Oh yeah, probably should move out of his way, huh?
Well, I more so want to move over towards our boys there so he doesn't choose that hallway if he's planning to flee.
I approve of this. Let's move over and protect the boys. Herd mentality.
The boys, specifically the like comic gif with the electric head and all that.
Yeah.
Me and the boys living together.
Part of the Sinister Six.
Can we move?
Yeah, you can quickly kind of like jump to the left.
Like child real smooth.
You might want to move too.
Okay.
It's basically you kind of running like half offense, half defense.
And then, sure, I will take a shot if possible, but that was my main concern.
Yeah,
was
no, it's go
make him
right ahead.
pick alternate route.
You do not manage to hit, but as the cloud does, kind of divert to a path of least resistance.
That's some good shit.
And kind of just out of the area.
Well, that's unfortunate. But hey, I wonder where those stairs up go.
Those don't actually exist.
Oh.
I didn't have time to block this off, but essentially at the grid line, at what kind of the grid line is an end to the chamber.
Oh, so this is just some sub basement with no stairs up.
Yeah, it's basically like at this point it's just self-contained room.
Oh, great. So now we have to go back through the tunnels.
Are we able to move freely?
Yeah. At this point,
Until we can counter.
unless you're planning on attacking, continuing combat.
No.
Combat is kind of over.
Not really, because I mean, I feel like the guy was trying to fight the other guy. He wasn't doing so hot. I just burped my
I want to
paper.
move up and check on previous asshole vampire.
Yeah,
That actually
I
is a
wanna
really good
move up
picture.
there
Oh,
too.
thank you.
I think Gisandri Man could use some eye care, but other than that, I think he's really good overall too.
But Tiefling looks really good. Like, legit. Good work on that one.
Thank you.
I'm kind of confused because, like, I'm pretty sure you said the Tiefling pinged dead, so I'm like, wait, what?
No one saw what was pinging.
True. That is true.
As you're kind of approaching him, he's walks up towards what the throne is, but it's actually more kind of like an altar.
Does
With-
he take a seat?
With the no, it's not a throne, but it's a large altar with the top of the cask have been slid open, and it is kind of lying catty corner on the back. He just
Great.
hands up. The man's hands are on the lip and kind of clenched, whereas you see that there's been it's kind of crumbling. It kind of cracks in the stone where he's just kind of gripping.
I take it he came from that. He's a dick in a box.
Well,
Our work here
if
is
you want
done.
to be, if you want to be more agreeable to sharing now, that would be handy. Now that we know that our goals at least aren't opposed.
Our ghosts will never oppose. Just didn't want you involved.
Well, it's too late for that now, and perhaps misunderstandings wouldn't have happened if information was shared more freely.
You were not supposed to even find me the first. Especially not her.
I don't understand why you're so opposed to me.
Because your presence here jeopardizes what I was trying to do.
Why? Because he's the one who bit me?
Because he is the one who controls you.
I mean, that much was obvious.
Then
You seeing me put all this at risk.
It's not like I was seeking you out.
No, I know that. What damage is done now? Slams his fist back into the casket, leaving kind of an imprint. Now, who even knows where he is going to be next?
Well, you're not the only one hunting him down, but please, I need information.
Like what? What could you possibly need to know now that instead that you are just a danger to all those around you?
I need to know why he did this to me. I need to know what he is to even get an understanding of what I am. From what Vista says, that I am pretty much a product of whatever he was.
I would agree. You are a product of what he is.
Just because he's forced this lineage on me does not mean that I have any ties to him. I can admit that I am more susceptible to his bullshit. That doesn't mean I'm going to be following whatever his agenda is.
For now. For now. But your resistance will not be lasting for long.
Was she gonna pass the stone or something?
All the more reason to hunt together and end this quickly.
No, I cannot. I will not.
Because I'm his minion.
Because
Gross.
now I am more danger to you.
How are you more a danger to me?
Because there is no guarantee that he will not get into my head.
You're a product of him too, aren't you?
I carry the same disease as him, yes.
From him?
We just give a nod. What resistance I had, I passed to you. So you would stop losing your damn mind.
We do appreciate that.
I didn't ask for that.
Go cry to someone else then.
Well, whether you like it or not, I'll be hunting him too.
And if your resistance is gone, then teach us and let us take up the hunt.
Teach you to do what?
Just tell us whatever it is we need to know.
Give us information on what's going on so we can better help you and help ourselves. You don't want me to be a danger to these people? You don't want to be a danger to these people? Then give us some information.
His name is Hashum Kal. He is a disgrace of the Desert Keep.
Well, that's probably where the coffin is. Yeah. I'm just like, while you guys are engaged with the conversation with him, I'm checking out the area down here because I'm kind of like, ooh, things to write about.
Well, there.
Because this is obviously some kind of weird tomb that he was kind of in.
Yeah.
Any,
So what
symbols or
you will see on the lid that had been kind of slid open was the Griffin of Barisov.
oh, like this
Of-
thing's like the town's
The
heraldry.
town's heraldry, yes.
Okay.
And inside the casket is little more than bone dust.
Weird.
But as you were,
Mm-hmm.
a man who escaped his punishment,
Just take it all.
escaped his own destruction.
Oh god. I was weaving in and out of such good shit.
I have been tracking him since before the worlds came one.
The convergence.
Give a nod.
Why is he here?
I don't know.
Why is he biting people like you and me?
I would think that I was a convenience. You? Distraction. I can think of little other reason.
Has he been in this area before?
No. Not that I can think. Neither one of us knew this place even existed till shortly before, and even I was simply following him.
So you're planning to hunt him down, take him back for his destruction? Kill him on the spot? What is it exactly you're planning?
I seek to put my master's judgment to... I see that his judgment is done.
Who's your master?
Oh god.
He and I were bit by the same guy, which is the tiefling guy who's running around.
Yes.
Oh, so he said his master's judgment be done.
That is what he said.
Okay, that's what I was trying to confirm. I'm like, are we talking about the guy who
Unless
just
you have
fled still?
another master.
That's what I was wondering.
Like a deific master?
There's one who created me, but he is not my master.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Then who is it that's got you running out errands?
Vista.
That would be all sorts of awkward and spiraling.
Like, you don't know,
he's
all
the
vampires know each
neglected
other.
he's the neglected male member of the harem.
Thou bitches, all of them. I will no say.
Joke's on us, it's actually Sicily.
Yep. Sicily, secret vampire.
Interesting.
Wow, not so. not so secret. It was going to happen eventually.
Like, I lost my boat, and then I ended up here, and I don't like this.
Well, you see, Saffron got hunger one day, and this was just what happened to me.
Saffron was a vampire?
I don't think Saffron can change anybody.
I was just as surprised as you. It's like, holy fuck.
I knew she was into Biden. I didn't know how far it went. This was new. I suddenly woke up dead. I knew she had a special attachment to the dead. I didn't understand this.
I suddenly woke up dead, and then I felt a new kinship with Garen.
And I'm like, wait, Garen's dead? I'm not dead.
The paladin detector has determined that's a lie.
Is it a lie if he wholeheartedly believes it's the truth?
Well, no, it pings as undead.
Oh, yeah, that.
Yeah, the paladin detector has told you that is false.
But I
Thank
was
you, Maury
rescued from
Povich.
dead. You are now undead.
But he's just now kind of sat against the lip of the thing, just as he's enduring this interrogation.
Well, at least he's enduring the interrogation, not telling us to go fuck ourselves and leave. You know, like the last 3 times we've come across him.
Either fourth time's a charm, or he's just pissed.
I think at this point he's probably frustrated and just like, whatever. I don't know where he is now.
Yeah,
It's not like I could track him down if I wanted to at this point.
you get the feeling that's kind of close.
Well, I sympathize with the man. I mean, I've been nearly dead like 3 times already. Nearly dead, Nick.
Anything more you want to go on me about?
You're stubborn. You don't want our help, but we're doing the same thing. I'm not going to let him run around and do this to any more people. Especially if I was just a distraction. He ruined my life to distract people.
On a side note, is there a nomenclature you're like willing to give us? Like, it doesn't even have to be your real name, just a handle at this point, because I don't want to be like the vampire, the vampire, the vampire, the vampire.
Because that's a more broad term. There's like 4 of them running around.
Right. Like, up to this point, my notes involving him is just the vampire we followed.
He is as selfish in death as he was in life, as I understand. He was a king of... in name not but name. He ruled one of the largest cities with his cabal.
In the desert?
Farther than north of here, as far as it is settled now.
I guess I could call him just Andrew Vampire if that's
You can call me Duncan.
Duncan. D-U-N-C-A-N.
Duncan Kalseth.
What's the last part spelled?
Kalseth.
Okay. Calseth.
And an hour ago, we had got a follow from Nerdy Drunken Monkey Goblin.
Yay!
Hey, you know what?
Where's the handle?
Cheers to you for that name if you're still hanging around. Because that's kind of cool. Anyway, sorry.
How many characters did Switch names allow?
A lot.
Apparently. Nerdy Drunken Monkey Goblin. Okay.
That's a new enemy now.
God, no. Is it better than or worse than Asvart?
Yes.
I don't want this resistance, whatever you gave me. Take it back.
What's done is done. You'll need it more than I am. Especially if you're going to be traveling with the warm-blooded.
That is yet to be seen.
Mild pulse at best.
A word of advice.
Art.
Don't try and feed on anything you're not willing to kill.
And why is that?
Because you might oopsie and slurp them down.
Because you are tainted. Same as I. Same as he. That's a reason why he was marked for death. Not just because of the horrors he had inflicted.
Wait. Are you saying that you guys' bites are like contagious, infectious?
Not infectious. More.
We can make more.
Unwillingly.
You, I think your blood is still too thin to do that. You are just some newborn spawn. You haven't had the time to ripen. In time, survive that long. But no. There's an infection that runs in our blood. A plague of madness.
I can drive people mad.
That's an understatement.
It is a surprise that you and I have our wits about us. And him. Something must have happened to give him his senses back. He was little more than a wild animal. He'll kind of sit back, kind of like sit on the lip of the coffin now. He and his council, they sought to purify the lands of all the dark and wickedness.
You mean like themselves?
Oh, he was not dead at the time. Just a dark man who thinks that his loving God,
No,
his work is being done through him.
I'm coming. Got it. Oh, we fucking
And
did
they sought
it.
to rise his armies. All the children of the eternal child sweep across the vampire lands, rounding them all up at point of the sword to set them ablaze.
Are you in a match, Carl?
But the god inflicted, the blood god inflicted them a terrible curse, turning these righteous zealots into
doing non-religion.
turned these righteous zealots into the monsters they sought to destroy.
Oh, ouch.
And with that turned them upon themselves to slaughter one another before the sun was to take the rest of them. Apparently this one, hopefully the only, had gotten away. Some point or another came to his mind again. Caught me while I was out at sea. I think perhaps it was best luck that I survived.
And you don't know what his goals are, where he's headed? You said the desert was north of here. Is he headed up there?
That's where I've been tracking him from.
She's running south.
I don't know what he wanted here, but he got it.
We should
Some
play
book.
That sounds bad.
I like books.
I like books too.
You are a book.
I know. I like me.
You fucking bastard.
In a Belmont's keep, he got a book. The Belmonts hunted these things.
So it looks like shit is never the same.
He'll just kind of give a nod. But what would something like him at this point want? With secrets of vampire and monster hunters.
Oh.
Maybe we'll see if there's a way to.
At this point,
Those
I suppose I
secrets.
should be concerning myself with what he would want with the book. Beforehand, didn't matter what he wanted, I was going to put the sword to him. But whatever weakness that he had from his long travels is far past now.
We might be able to get the answers from the mistress of the keep. But I assume that it has something to do with his previous rulings.
Ever the faithful little cunt, isn't he?
He's a demon and he needs to be put down. I intend to do that, but like you said, going in at it blind hasn't helped anybody, has it? Look, we can help you get information. You provided us information. We're not unreasonable sorts.
No, but you are a liability.
This whole town is a liability. There are 3 vampires here.
Yeah, no need for any more.
Or
Yeah, technically, unless he fled altogether, but.
You'll do as you wish, but I think that we should at the very least keep in touch.
I will stay over the night to regather my strength. What information you want to bring to me, do or do not. Tomorrow I start my hunt anew.
Fair. You can stay at the blacksmithing shop if you'd like.
But what about your nightly visitations?
I think that is a place too populated for my tastes. But I will close myself in where I once felt I was safe to hide myself.
Bank vault? Bank vault.
Kind of nod.
Even though it might not be the safest place anymore, we did kind of tell on you. You weren't giving us information. You were an active threat at the time.
Well, it was either dumb luck or his will that just interrupted me. And I do not know what it is yet.
I like to think that I have precedence in my own life. Any more influence from him, I'd like to ignore.
to be fair,
He didn't come from here. He had the snails burrow into here, right?
Yes.
So perhaps the book he saw came from the bone dust lined coffin?
Yeah.
Which means the coffin probably belonged to a Belmont.
It does have the Borisov crest on it.
Okay. So all that makes sense.
but to be fair, if I remember correctly, I don't believe.
Oh god, I wonder if that book has the actual secret of finding the Belmont belt.
He had much to say with finding him the first time, because if I remember correctly, Faye found him the first time.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is true. Blame Faye.
You also get the feeling that he's not referring to Hashum. As a specifically brought up in a religious environment, the way he intoned it, Faye, almost seems to be in the sense of his will, like capital H, as in referring to some sort of divine or like some sort of divine patron. It's that kind of connotation.
Then which his? There's a few his running around. Did we ask what god Tiefling Dickhead was so...
The Eternal Child was the assumption.
The Eternal Child was the one who cursed him, is my assumption.
Well, he said he was one of the last fanatics that survived the Eternal Channel, or the Eternal Child group trying to round up all the vampires and being turned into vampires and setting on each other. So he basically, like, outlasted that.
From your thing, there was also talk of a blood god.
Corn.
And I am terribad at religion, but I want to know if any of this means anything to me. So here we go.
You're not that terribad.
Yeah, it's +2, but are you? You're, well, it's close enough. From... Oh god, this is why I need a secondary big binder. God damn.
Oh,
I know a fair bit about two gods. Don't know if anything about these ones. I'm assuming.
Well, this Blood God does not fall into yours, so that's something. It does not. It's not. Is neither Ravoon nor Daraman.
And my assumption with Blood God is that going to Pally School, Blood Gods are probably not something we generally want to assort with.
Well, no, but your remembrance in this is not based on Pally School. As you put it. Let's see.
I mean, I probably came across some texts referring to it, but I don't know if it's necessarily a god of this pantheon or one that got brought over with the convergence is the only thing. Like, I'm pretty learned, but as far as new kids on the block, I'm not sure.
There's you because you had a fairly good check.
Yeah, it would be a total of 26.
Yeah, it's not a local deity. There is no blood god in the Exodus pantheon.
So possibly one that came over with the convergence?
You gather that.
Okay, that would make sense.
And as soon as this thing loads,
because you're just trying to pull up your Omniverse or whatever.
I'm trying to get the most accurate information and not wanting to.
Because it's not like the god of sacrifice or whatever it is, right?
God of sacrifice.
Well, there was a god symbol that you denoted as sacrifice.
There are.
When you were doing the tarot stuff.
So Faizana, you this blood god seems like it's referring to the Sanguine child.
Oh god, there's an eternal and a sanguine child?
I really, really wish my note thing wasn't fuckered.
Which note thing?
I have a note tab on the game that I want to write things in, but it's fuckered for some reason and won't open.
Yeah. Yeah, you like in your inventory in your sidebar, you each have a handout that you can write in.
Oh.
But for some reason it won't let me open.
Well,
it.
not you specifically right now, because
but
you're not on your account.
notes,
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, the Sanguine child is noted to be a hunter in and of themselves. You know this mainly because they are well dispositioned to your patron, having worked hand in hand several times in the past. Specifically, you heard tale of that that the Sanguine Child was the second vampire where they came from. Basically brought to existence to purify the blood, the cursed blood, and spawn of the misbegotten origin vampire.
Okay.
Was basically responsible from turning the first string of vampires from feral beasts into people who actually had intelligent thought, who then became the basis of vampiric society later on down the road, that is. Notably, the Blood God has kind of a disdain for vampires, and some of the more egotistical ones ironically worshipped him, but the deity didn't like them.
I know deities like that.
Yeah.
Like Pharasma, who doesn't care for undead.
That sort of thing. Well, if there's nothing else, I am going to go and take my rest. It has been a very disappointing evening.
I think we all need to get back to the surface, but
Yes, we still need to get these two home.
I do have one final question.
But
Were you responsible for recovering me earlier in the tunnel?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, that just creates even more questions.
What was the tiefling's name? I know he's told us.
No, he
Hush.
was only ever referred.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hush.
did
No, he was Hashum Kal.
Hashum Call. Okay.
I'll just spell that as best I can. That's fine.
Here, I will.
I think it's H-A-S-H-U-M.
It is H-A-S. H-A-S-H-U-U-M.
Okay, two U's.
K-A-H-L.
Yeah, I got the call right.
There we
the
go.
Hashum, except for the W.
There we go. I will be I updated their little things here so that they have their names.
Cool.
Okay.
There we go.
that makes me worried now. What picked me up in the tunnel?
Someone mentioned you.
But
Hold on, let me. Let me see your character sheet.
Mine?
Yes.
Okay. Suddenly, I just dropped dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like
Well, just hand it over real quick. I just take a look. Oh, whatever. Fuck you. Okay.
Nick poops himself.
Yep. Sudden. It's been a rough day.
Oh, there go my internal organs.
Yeah.
You just click through my character sheet.
It's fine.
Because I'm doing note-taking things.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I got what I needed.
Why, did I get pickpocketed or something?
Yep.
What am I missing?
So yeah, he just was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, my spleen.
still, your aid with the zombies and what you did for me. Even though I'd like to give it back. Thank you.
He just kind of shrugs it off. At that point, you are keeping them off of my back, letting me go about my work.
I'm just happy Foresters aren't dead.
Yet, by the smell of them, they're not going to last too much longer without severe medical attention.
Then I think we should part ways.
Don't worry. I'll be able to find my way back.
I'm sure.
You know, I'm more concerned about getting gang fucked by Darklings trying to get back out of here, since we have to go all the way back through the tunnels, through the Godswood, back out the front.
Thought I had.
I would not be so worried about them. I wanted to make for sure I was not full out there.
Fair enough. Concerned. Panic, there were Darklings. Calm, there's no Darklings left. Panic, there's no Darklings left.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, good news though. Your cold iron shit worked like a charm.
For what it was used for.
Cut through 'em like butter.
It's pretty impressive.
That. Always.
So, Duncan will kind of turn his attention back to studying inside the coffin.
I am really concerned about the book he picked up, because that might be the one that I might have been looking for as far as in terms of the Belmont Vault.
But we are headed back to the surface now?
Yeah, we might as well pick up the Foresters and make our way back and like as quickly and carefully as we can.
Yeah, I'd like to get them back before they die. They seem a little tired.
Can we give them like a ration or something? Maybe a bit of like stale jerky.
You can give them a ration if you want to.
I'm just wondering if it'll help. Because I don't want them to like keel over and die in the middle of the Godswood.
They'll refuse on the basis they want to get somewhere safe before trying to take care of themselves.
Well, I just meant like a nibble on the way, not like sit down and feast.
Dallas just... I don't know if I stop or focus on something else, I'll be able to. I am almost burnt out.
Fair enough. Double time it.
Get them back to their people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting music change.
Nice party token.
Yeah.
As we are making our way back, Faye will turn to Sybil. I'm sorry we couldn't get him this time, but at least we have a name and a face now.
My condolences for your loss.
I appreciate the help that you two have provided, and I'm sorry for turning my gun on you.
I'm just glad you missed. I've never taken a bullet before. I don't think I take one well.
I almost shut my index.
I don't think that was your doing. I have a feeling if you were gonna try and harm either one of us, it wouldn't be through with that.
No, I don't believe so, but
Just eat us instead. Yeah.
he's just one of two things I need to hunt down and kill.
Two?
Yes, two.
Is he not the same one that made you?
He is, but the reason I returned home was because I need to hunt something down and kill it. The thing that drove me from my home.
Is it not the same thing?
No, not from what Duncan. It's going to be hard to call him by his real name.
What asshole?
That jerk.
Not from what Duncan said. They haven't been in the forest before, so whatever's got my parents is still out there. And this guy can't keep running around and making vampires out of things.
I mean, he can, but we don't want to let him.
No, we don't. What do I guess take them to the whatever medical team they've got here? Question mark?
Infirmary. I think they have an infirmary.
Just take him back to the keep.
Yeah, no more deviations. You're going back to the keep.
No, go on. We'll meet you there.
No, you don't.
I will seriously sucker punch them and carry them over my shoulder.
You husband now.
I might only be 5 foot, but I will fucking do it.
You are pretty strong as vampire.
Yeah.
I think if you wanted to cold cock me, it wouldn't take much.
Judo chop.
Yeah, no, we are taking them to the keep. We are not letting them deviate.
Yeah, I don't want to get blamed again. It's like, so we found the Foresters. Okay, where are they? Well, they told us they'd meet us back. Son of a bitch.
And you believed them. And you let them at this point?
They said they had it.
They look trustworthy at that point.
They're very persuasive. What? You're going back to the keeps by yourselves just like that? Yeah. Okay then. You believe him? Yeah, he's very persuasive.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yes, to the keep. We finally have good news.
Hey, look at that. Sort of.
Mostly.
Mostly good news, but you know, it wouldn't be this party if there wasn't bad news associated with it.
Good news. We found the Foresters. Bad news. Where we found the Foresters. Good news. They're still alive. Bad news. They opened up some weird subterranean chamber. Good news. Doesn't look like there's much taken. Bad news. It looked like a Belmont tomb or like crypt that was raided.
Doesn't look like everything is taken. Bad news is everything was taken.
Good news, it was just a book. Bad news, it was probably the book.
The book that, as described, I would really, really like to read.
I would like to at least.
I think most of the party would like to read this book.
Yeah. I would like to
Bunch of
transcribe
nerds.
Hey, I mean, books are my thing. All
They
of them.
better
Books aren't my thing. This is just seems to be about a topic I'm kind of passionate about.
Monster hunting, yes. How to make dragon hide armor. Yay, they welcome us with open arms.
Yep, as you kind of get assembled, bringing them in, it's quick that Michelle rounds up the others to get Sabian and Dallas to the infirmary, or whatever they have set up for infirmary.
It's just a tent. It's just a tent and two
It's
cots.
a room in the keep with a couple of cots.
Yeah. It's like some bottles of rubbing alcohol. That's it.
Kind of. It's pretty sparse.
All they have is like the basic gray med kits. Doesn't have much charges, no add-ons.
They look the ladies of the keep still seem pretty haggard, but openly relieved to see the two of them. Just well,
You don't say so.
it's good to see you, especially what you have in tow. They're still breathing. Barely, but yes. Well. Where did you end up finding them?
Under the Godswood.
What were they doing there?
Seems that they were probably mind controlled into working themselves to death.
Mining? Is that what the noises we were hearing at night?
Yes, it seems that they were digging out of the Godwoods into.
Wait a minute. That shrieking that the snail made when it got crushed, was it similar to the sirening kind of keening that was going on all along? Oh no! Well, we finally figured out what that meant. Yeah, apparently they were digging, and so were giant ass snails.
Snails?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird.
to
Just
say-
Michelle looks rather confused, slightly curious, but just was not expecting that answer.
Right?
It seemed that they dug into what I would assume was some kind of tomb. Belmont tomb.
Blade.
There was a coffin with the Baroself heraldry on it.
My only assumption is we dug under your graveyard.
The
Or the
deepest
church.
part of it.
There's
Because it
no,
looked like there was no other entrances to said chamber.
there's no graveyard in the Godswood.
Right, they dug through the border of the Godswood into the town proper, somewhere deep below it.
I'm going to want to take a look at this.
Well, it seems to be cleared out for you.
Thank you.
You should know that they've got the casket open. Seemed an old one, and we were informed that a book was taken.
Par for the course. Never any good news without some bad.
Well, at least you came back with good news this time, and you had my brothers along with you. For that, I'm very grateful. And maybe she'll even sleep tonight.
That would be good.
You have no idea what this tomb, this book, any of it could be?
I have suspicions. One that I'm sure crossed at least one of your minds.
Yeah, I could hazard a guess. Because I believe it was the missing information I was trying to dig around in the personal library.
I
Which
can
would
only
make sense.
imagine what a book hidden in a sealed tomb bearing my family's colors.
Probably their book on hunting vampires?
Among other things.
Probably among other things.
I haven't found one yet.
Perfect.
Yeah, guys.
Well, the vampire that bit me, that's what he was around here getting. Seems what he was using the darklings and the snails for.
Well, as much as that upsets me, I have to count this as a good day. We'll see what tomorrow brings and what we can devise from that tomb. So, what will you do now?
Well, I think anything with a beating heart needs a nap at this point.
I think that applies pretty universally. I agree. But past that,
We need to know what this book is. We need to know why this vampire took it, and outside of that, I guess.
I mean, it's going on an extreme logic stretch, but considering the individual's past, he might be trying to find a way to reverse his curse by possibly finding a way to deal with the source and therefore correct it. But that is a complete logic leap.
Well, outside of this vampire that I'm interested in chasing down, I don't know what you two are planning to do, and I'll look at Faye or Nick.
I plan on expanding my spell repertoire, because I kind of need some more bases covered.
I still have to find Ventus.
Oh yeah, this probably took long enough. He probably went to possibly procure those individuals he was talking about, wasn't he?
Michelle will try to. It's like, I believe he was spending the rest of the day looking for the source of the vampire.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. We did originally go to the Godswood thinking he went there, and end up finding the other shit. So where did he go?
He hasn't come back?
I haven't seen him today.
Sounds like we need to go on another hunting party.
Great. Now this is gonna take another 3 days. God damn it.
If he held true to his word, he didn't go far.
Right. I forgot that's what started this whole mess, is we thought Vantus went into the Godswood.
Well, I think then if he doesn't return by tonight, in the morning we're going to set out after him.
A is totally doing the visible concern face.
Like the steepled fingers and everything. Like,
Outside of short-term goals, I'm willing to stay around here for a bit longer and help you all onto your feet. This experience has shown me that you need the help. You need a lot of help.
I don't think you disbelieved us beforehand, but it's good to see that another person has witnessed how dire the circumstance is.
I understand how it is to be run out of your home. I just want to see you all in a position where you can keep it. So I can...
We're going to need fresh blood if we're going to do that.
Sybil's triggered.
Sybil smiles. Sybil smiles.
Animal.
Well, until you figure that out, I'm willing to stay around and help with what I can. If it's clearing out more of your buildings or finding a paladin, whatever. There is a point where I'm going to have to depart, though.
Like entirely, or what are we talking about?
I have people to hunt down. Monsters to hunt down.
We all have monsters to hunt down, Sybil.
I don't expect you to go on hunting trips with me. You and Faye were not a part of my journey until now. I don't expect you to drop what you were doing in your lives.
Well, you see, when we first met up, I vouchsafed for you, so anything that happens as a result of you, by proxy, is on my head. So I'm more or less in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Oh good, I have a babysitter.
Not a very good one, but yes, a babysitter nonetheless.
I already volunteered my services to help you.
Oh god, this is the worst babysitters ever.
Shut up, Vista.
It looks like the puppets are back out and around. It's good, it's good.
Where have you been making yourself scarce?
I have been doing as I've been requested of. Keeping the perimeter secure, keeping an eye out for errant guards, and I take with the light tones we've been successful.
Well, we did appreciate the guidance offered by one of your aides, I guess.
Kind of looks at you quizzically.
Your companion's accoutrements.
Oh, right. Weird.
That's what we thought when we came across them.
Well then, I suppose if you guys are planning to head out with me eventually, we're all sticking around to help out a bit.
Yeah, no, I need a cake and a wank and a good sleep. But other than that, yeah. I am almost out of all slots.
Help me. He puts weird images in me.
Just in the margins.
And
Help me.
And no offense, but I'd like to get rid of, or get away from all of you with heartbeats for a bit.
Oh, when is the last time you had a nightcap? A little pick-me-up? A little nip?
Not too long ago, but still, it's trying.
As, Sonia will nod. Then get some rest.
Sybil's got a booty call.
Oh my god, shut up.
We can speak in the morning when we're all more rested.
She's gonna show up in your room like Catwoman.
Yes, when we're more rested.
I might actually sleep in for once now that we don't have to sweat about missing foresters.
Yeah, well, we have to sweat about missing Paladin, and seeing as he...
Paladin's got a little bit more oomph, though, than the foresters. The foresters were half dead when I left them last. The Paladin, at least, is like, smite makes right.
Depends on how long he's been out there, and honestly, like Faye, I'm kind of interested in making sure he gets back, seeing as he went out to the forest to get my ass.
Oh, point of clarification and confusion. When we first came across her dead ass, did we actually saw the vampire that was there, right? But it wasn't Hashun, was it? It was a different one, right?
Hard to tell. The figure was in a...
Oh, he was wearing a cloak.
Very, very concealing cloak.
Okay, never mind. I was wondering, because I was like, wait a minute.
It stands to reason that it could be the same person.
Okay. Well, that's the assumption. I just wanted to confirm if we could confirm that or not.
Yeah, unconfirmed, but strong.
Strong.
It's a very strong possibility.
Okay. God damn. Well, this plot's just getting more and more convoluted. But hey, we live to fight another day. Please don't turn your pistol on me ever again.
What's the plan?
My heart can't take it. I've seen what it does to things.
I'll try not to blow holes in you.
If we see him, we'll make for sure that he comes and checks in with you.
Have him at least check in with Faye.
Well, yeah, because he usually stays at our inn, yeah?
Yes, but if he comes by
Here
here,
first, yeah.
if we see him before you do, we'll make for sure word gets passed on.
Okay, cool. We appreciate that. Oh.
As you know, the
Side note, I basically ransacked the library already, right? Like, of all pertinent and relative.
yeah, there wasn't a whole hell of a lot there.
Because I know I basically, like, my OCD cataloged it.
Yeah, there wasn't there.
I cleaned up their library.
You kind of did. You kind of Dewey Decimal it. But there's a lot of what information you think there might still be left in that library. Well, it's not directly in the library, but probably on Sonia's possession.
Right.
Sonia's possession.
Well, because she had the diary, which, I mean,
Yeah.
that's fine. There's the special book, which I never got my eyes on, and now I'm like, oh, I want to take my thumb through those pages.
I want to make.
I want to read those sweet
Yeah.
words. But then, and I know most of the books that were actually in the library, like the personal library that was absconded from the public one, was mostly like records of hearsay and rumor.
Yeah.
So I'm like, God damn, we've pretty much tapped all the relevant information out.
That you have any, thought to have been useful, yes.
Well, the stuff with the Darklings was extremely useful. I don't think we've come across anything about the fucking super zombies yet, though. Just, like, hands-on information that necrotic and fire don't work, and they tend to blow up.
Write that in a note and put it in the thing.
Yeah. By the way, kill at a distance.
Yeah. So the groups disperse, leaving you there. Basically, it's
Quite beside ourselves.
yeah. It's the three of you left kind of alone with Vista slightly off of your group, just kind of watching the rest of it all unfold out.
What have the robot... Well, I think we've already had this conversation like 3 times. As far as like the artificial sentries and how well their patrols are.
The Centurions are keeping a very loose perimeter around the city.
But they're predictable, so things get, if they're smart enough, just kind of fucking sneak in as they want.
Yeah, basically it's kind of like they're a little bit on open zombie patrol.
Yeah, which the zombies aren't clever, so they're at least catching those, but
Yeah.
the vampires are obviously got free reign. Unfortunately.
It seems easy that they can get in and out. Now that they know that that's mileage may vary now that they're aware that vampires are here around, so Vista might know
how to adjust
more
their plot patterns.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of gaps.
Yeah, because there's only what, like 5 of them, 7.
There's a dozen of them in the city.
Okay, but the city's fucking huge. So
The city, yeah, there's no real way to fully lock it down right now.
Short of just tightening it to just the keep, and they don't want to do that because
Yeah.
they want to keep what they have. You have any thoughts?
I don't know.
If Ventus is hanging around, Faye will turn to him.
Vista's handing.
Vista, that's what I meant.
I know you want Vantis to be hanging around, but
Well, that's precisely what she's gonna ask, because
Okay.
to my memory, she hasn't asked Vista if he's seen Vantis around.
No. Well, saw him headed out earlier.
Like earlier in the day, like the crack of dawn, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Headed where, though?
Well, we thought to the gods would, but apparently that was wrong, or he made his shit real short.
I think I saw him headed outside the city. Wondering if he didn't follow, try to follow your back trail. Get yourselves caught up.
Like where I was bit?
Seem about right.
Outside the city implies that he was going to take the journey to go, like, do that recruiting thing he talked about.
Well, they already told us that he went to go investigate the vampire. And
So, yeah, maybe the
the
scene of
last
the
place
crime.
we really knew where the vampire was where he left me, so...
And being that he expects me to be the resident lantern in his stead, I would think he's gonna at least tell me before he leaves.
Joke's on you. He left a note on your pillow.
Yep. Going out for cigarettes. Be back soon.
That was 10 years ago. That's the longest smoke run I've ever had. Did he have to get, like, menthols
Yep.
from someplace they weren't banned?
I heard the FDA is considering banning menthols, like, everywhere?
Yeah, which is crazy.
Anyway.
Well, if she hasn't seen him, then I don't think Faye wants to stick around. She wants to return to the inn and see if he returned.
We could do that. That'd be a quick journey.
Alright, well, I'm going to head back. So I'll be around if any of you wants to chat.
Appreciate it as always. You probably want to have a talk with them.
Perhaps later I'll see you guys to your room first.
Okay.
I may be keeping my nights at the blacksmithing shop. There's a few more things I want to work on.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
not what I meant.
I tease a lot, but I can't help it.
Sybil is a inventor.
Yeah, and she's inventing new things with the succubus. Whips and chains and...
Oh my god. So yeah, we're going back to the inn.
Positions.
We go back to the inn?
You go back to the inn.
Yay, we didn't get kidnapped by vampire, zombie, or darkling.
No. You do see some Svarts hanging
No!
around, but...
Make it stop!
As you approach the inn, there is a light blazing from within.
The inn's on fire?
No, not quite as alarming. But entering, there is the hearth is very much aglow.
We turned that on. I thought we turned it off when we left.
Yeah, you made sure everything was quote off. But you do see you do see the form of Vantis.
Yay!
Kind of slumped in a chair before the fire.
Oh god, does he have a knife in him?
Yeah, it's just straight through the chair.
I mean, it sounds like a scene out of Clue. Like, oh good, he's back. Oh, he's dead.
Is moving, but you do see the sword and shield kind of lying on the floor next to him.
He must have just got, or like not too long got back and just threw everything down.
Maybe.
Faye will approach and kneel beside him.
He looks harried, but nothing threatening looking, like life-threatening. He's just kind of it looks like he was lightly dozing, perhaps. But he just, as you approach, he just kind of looks up. Faisana, hello.
You... You had me worried.
How'd I know? I think it was known what I was doing with my day.
Okay, you want to repeat that? I didn't quite make it out.
I thought you knew what I was tasked with today.
Yeah, but we had reason to believe you might have... He was spotted near you.
Time ago. He was a lot closer to the city than I had expected. Seems I might have been able to best him, but he up and turned tail. Actually, quite literally, it seems that the opponent is got a strain of demonic blood in him.
Yeah, that might be so.
It's usually what spaded tails indicate.
Well, we found him, and,
Are you alright?
yes, we're all fine. Just, he may not be as threatening as we first thought.
No. Some hidden
Seems-
trick up your sleeve, Faisana.
Wait. Which individual are you saying is the one that you came across and fought off?
I believe it to be the vampire who turned her.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so the demonic blooded one is that one. Okay.
Is the tiefling one.
Yeah,
yes.
no. The one we're referring to as may not be as hostile as they seem is the one we came across in the bank vault.
Right. I keep forgetting that the number of vampires in the city are growing.
Rolls eyes.
Yeah, no, I wanted to clarify that point real quick before we went forward.
I had not seen that one, no.
He actually was fighting the other one when we came across him last.
Small mercies, I suppose.
Yes, that's Duncan, as he is called, the one we found in the bank vault. It
Right.
seems his quest is not unlike Sybil's. They are searching for the same man.
Well, that being true, at least there's one less direct threat to worry of.
Yes, and he chased the demonic one, Hashum. He chased him at least out of the crypt. I don't know if he's still in the city, but
A crypt?
yes.
The ones underneath the ones centered to the city.
Something like that. It was a sealed tomb that was, there was like a connection dug within tunnels that were underneath the godswood. It appeared to be like a sealed Belmont burial chamber.
Well, as far as I know, the family's crypt lies within the formal cemetery.
We
So
think
perhaps-
they dug quite deep.
It was sealed. There was no way out other than the entrance that was dug. And a book was supposedly sealed within that the demon got his hands on.
Certainly not liking that revelation.
Me neither.
I suppose there's little that can be done about it for now.
No, I suppose not.
I take it then he got away from you.
Yes. Is Sybil still here?
Yep.
He, pulled a move that she might have to try sometime and see if it works. Turned into, a mist and just kind of floated away.
Must be something that makes vampires so dangerous is their ability to slip away from their own destruction.
On the plus side, we did find the missing woodsman. Seems that they were mind controlled into digging these tunnels.
And they still live now.
Yes, we returned them.
Yes, we
Good.
returned them to the keep and they are hopefully getting medical attention.
By no means does that put these people out of the woods, so to speak. But I'm sure there is a small celebration, somber though it may be, being held in for their turn of fortune.
Stop that bullshit. It makes it harder.
Yes, they are undoubtedly still in danger, but at least safer than they were yesterday.
I'll be right back.
I may have to see what they do. I may have to see what their thoughts are. But not tonight.
So, you fought the demon. Where... Are you alright?
Little worse for wear, but I'll be alright. The tide of battle might have turned more against me if he didn't decide to take to his heels halfway through the match.
Well, as you said, they are well at evading their destruction.
Well, I don't know where the Caleb get bombed.
I suspect,
Yeah.
hearing
You're gonna
what
fuck
you have said, that he must have left our duel to go and attend to whatever this book was about.
That is fair.
No matter.
It seems he is having some level of control over those necro-powered zombies we encountered. And perhaps the Darklings, so perhaps they were communicating somehow.
Maybe. I couldn't imagine to say how, but maybe. But the important thing is that everyone is relatively safe and accounted for.
Agreed. And I am glad you made it home.
He'll just give a nod. It may not be much, but I was able to drag home a little something for us. Something fresh.
His eyes will widen a bit. And what would that be?
There is a boar in the cellar.
Sweet.
It was not easy to get it back here.
Have you eaten? I can try to whip something up right now.
My appetite has left me for the evening. But it is something to work with, at the very least.
Well then, perhaps we have all earned some rest for tonight, and I will see about doing something with that in the morning.
He'll give a nod. Yes. Sleep. Well deserved. Then in the morning, he'll kind of bring himself to his feet, taking the bundle of his sword and shield in hand.
You're upstairs. No.
He'll give a nod and, kind of head his way up. And for time being, seeing as how it is midnight now, we will hang it there and allow you to go into the next day when we reconvene in a week.
Nice.
Yes.
Hooray! We accomplished some things.
You accomplished some things. All of that is all nice and good for you. Good for you.
I'm gonna sleep like the dead.
You are all going to sleep quite well, I would imagine, for those who do sleep.
I'm feeling better about this outing than the last couple, so...
Well, I stopped being a suspect, so I'm happy.
Yep.
God damn it.
They know it was you all along.
Shut up.
You're covering your tracks well.
No, they were back alive.
Back alive, which you had to bring them back from.
I don't have that power.
They don't know
You
that.
can't accidentally, blame fucking undead raising on me this time. No.
But for your efforts, you guys will be able to advance to 4th.
Yes!
Yay!
Oh.
So, hey, there's you got something to look forward to.
Feet!
Yeah.
You want to take Sentinel?
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Bust a cap in their ass. At point blank range. We're trying to leave.
Plow. So, yes, we will reconvene next Monday to see where you decide you want to go with things now.
Yeah, we're kind of open-ended at this
A
point.
little bit. There's some pins that I'm sure someone or
nice.
several of you wish to take care of, but
I mean, there is the one big overarching threat, but we have no leads on where he fucked off to.
yeah. So until then, we will see you all next time here. Yeah, that's it. Take care of yourselves, everyone.
I'm kind of hoping I don't
Remember.
toss him in a dark alley.
Remember, you need to punish the other skeletons. Keep yours inside you.